Real women murders, not fiction. Domestic violence never stops. Miss Franklin, age 21, gunned down May 18th, 2024, in Kennesaw, Georgia, by an ex-boyfriend here. He's in his early 20s. God bless the family and friends. And stop domestic violence. Damn. Stop domestic violence. It's not right.
Police confirmed with 11 Alive the rising junior Alasia Franklin was killed after a dispute on campus. Her father is speaking with 11 Alive's Teresa Bowles for the first time from Cairo, Georgia. And we're also hearing from a student who actually found Alasia on the ground. So, Teresa, what do we know about what happened to her?
Well, Ron, I am standing in front of the Austin complex right now near Campus Loop Road. And it was right here where witnesses tell me they found Alasia's lifeless body, leaving this campus with many questions. However, the only question her father has is why. Kennesaw State University students are at a loss.
We were all just sitting there, like in the dorm, just like watching a movie, and then we heard like these shots go off.
Senior St. William says he heard 8 to 10 pops and didn't believe it until he walked outside of the Austin resident complex to see what was going on and ran into who KSU police have now confirmed as the shooter, Samuel Harris.
We saw him get in his car, like packing stuff up, and then he drove off.
Police tell us that his target was 21-year-old Alasia Franklin.
She was just laying there,
clinging to the life her family was so used to seeing.
She was full of life, full of laughter. She never gave her mother a day of grief.
That was until now. Grief struck a South Georgia family and an entire campus when Alyssa was pronounced dead Saturday. It's a loss her father, Bobby Franklin, cannot come to terms with.
I'm lost for words. I feel like my heart has been ripped out of my chest.
Bobby says his firstborn child was about to start her 3rd year at KSU. She was studying to be a nurse practitioner. Her alleged killer, Harris, cut her plans short and as a result has been arrested for murder. But Williams, who's now traumatized, says violence like this makes him question what's being done to protect other college students.
If something like that's just happening in broad daylight, no, I don't think anyone should feel safe on campus. We need to protect our women, our black women.
Bobby says he met Harris and describes him as an ex-boyfriend who wouldn't let Alasia go.
I never could imagine him being capable of doing something like this.
He hopes his daughter's story will encourage all parents to be more involved so they're not thrown for a loss when what he believes was domestic violence shows up in a horrifying way.
We all need to stop and make time and communicate with our children to make sure that they're safe.
A spokesperson for KSU police tells us that Harris was not a student, and he also faces aggravated assault and possession of a firearm charges. Live in Kennesaw, Teresa Bowles, 11 Alive News.
Yeah, Teresa, I can't imagine what that dad is going through right now. Our hopes and prayers are with that family. By the way, Kennesaw State University is providing counseling tomorrow through Friday from 8 in the
University today. That's where police say a gunman killed 21-year-old nursing student Alasia Franklin over the weekend. Let's go to Fox 5's Rob D'Arienzo, who's live at the campus there tonight, alongside a growing memorial in Franklin's memory. Rob.
Yeah, that's right, Christine. Good afternoon to you. Well, the students I'm speaking with are still having trouble wrapping their minds around what exactly happened just feet from where I'm standing this past weekend. At this point, they say they want 2 things: resources and justice.
She was a queen with a memorable smile.
So much heartbreak in Kennesaw State University's community.
She was a blessing.
As word spreads that the student murdered on campus Saturday was 21-year-old nursing student Alasia Franklin.
And I was like, is that her? And then so I was in very doubt for a long time, but you know her smile. Her smile is beautiful. I never seen her with a frown.
Police have arrested 21-year-old Samuel Harris, who they say shot Franklin before fleeing campus Saturday afternoon. The GBI arrested him 12 miles from the scene.
To the person that, that did this, I don't feel like prison is enough, to be honest.
Investigators say Harris took Franklin's life during a fight. They haven't confirmed their connection, but both are from the town of Cairo in South Georgia. Back on campus, Franklin's classmates say her death cannot be in vain. They want to see change.
Our main focus right now is more resources for domestic violence on campus. It's not really something that's talked about too much, and resources aren't that publicized.
Friends say Franklin was a member of the KSU Student Government Association. She served on the National Council of Negro Women's Campus Chapter and founded the university's Health Science Club. But what they'll remember most is her infectious smile.
We cannot just sweep it on the rug and think it didn't happen. We need to honor her to let people know that domestic violence exists.
And back out here live, take a look at this. You can just see that memorial has grown just in these last few hours. There's photos, balloons, and flowers. Now, Sunday night, a judge denied bond for Harris as the campus copes. Meanwhile, the KSU administration has offered in-person and phone counseling for anybody who needs it through such a heartbreaking time. That's the latest from here live on KSU's campus. Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
Such heartbreak. Rob.
A crucial reminder here, help is available if you or anyone you know is a victim of domestic violence. You can call the phone number there on your screen or simply text the word START to 88788.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.